everybody, it's Gypsy, and welcome to my new channel called My Multidimensional Life. I just created it because on my other channel, called On the Edge of Appalachia, these topics, the strange, the woo-woo, the spiritual, however you want to look at it, don't fit in, but I enjoy talking about them. So I thought I would create this channel. So this morning, I had, shall we say, encounters with spirits of my family members that I am going to share. I'm going to tack it on the end here. You will hear my older son has passed on 12 years ago. I believe I heard his voice say something. I can't remember. But what had happened was I was recording a video for my other channel, and I thought I turned off the camera when I was done, and I was outside, and I went to go let myself and my dog back in, and you can hear me talking to my dog. But then you also will hear, I thought I heard my son, but then I also heard female voices, which were my mother's and my aunt's. And then loud and clear, you can hear my dad. He's being silly. My dog's name is Sirius, but my son came up with the nickname for him, Rufus. Now, he and his dad will sometimes pretend to speak for Sirius. And when they do this, they will use this funny voice, and I can't do it. But my dad was doing that. Now, when it comes across, it's not the same as when the men in my family do it, the live, the physical ones, the ones that are still here. It came across like very deep and almost scary, but that, because I could, how to explain this? I hear it in the video, but it's not really the way it sounded. It was telepathic at that point. Sometimes I hear with my physical ears, most of the time telepathic. So that's why I had to think about it. My dad did sound like he was joking around here, but it came out scarier on the video. I think that's why people often become frightened of the other side. I think there's somewhere between the dimensions where sometimes things can get warped in their sound, and I think that's what happened with my dad, and I think he was trying too hard to be silly anyways. So you'll hear, as I'm letting my dog in, my dad go Rufus in a real deep voice. So I'm seeing my cat. I have 3 cats. They're in the garden right now. I'm watching them. So anyways, yeah, I mean, one time I remember, this was years ago, I was ironing. I was at the ironing board ironing, and I felt my son. I have 2 sons. One is in the physical realm, and then my older son, we crossed over. I could feel my older son come up to me. I felt his presence right here. And he said, "Mom, will you talk to me?" or something like that. And it came across, I heard him with my physical ears this time. And it came across, it was his voice. It sounded like his voice, but it was slightly warped and sounded very electronic. And so, yeah, it sometimes happens like that. And it's just the way you're perceiving it, how it's coming across. It's not necessarily how they're really talking. So this would happen with my dad's voice in this. Everybody else, it was like I could hear them talking. Everybody's talking at once. Like my son, my mom, my aunt. They were just talking, and I could hear it. And so it doesn't come out like you hear people talking. But the only time it's like you could hear the word clearly is when my dad talks. I can assure you I was home alone. I don't have the TV on when I'm home alone. I'm not a big TV watcher. There was no neighbors around, and I live in a rural, semi-rural area. So you are not, it's not like neighbors or anything like that. It is my family. So I'm going to insert that video here. So enjoy, I guess, and blessed be, and make it a joyful one. Okay, so I just wanted to interject here because I just got a message from my niece. I sent this video to my niece, and she and her husband are going through it with like earphones. They're analyzing the video, and the background voices that on the video sound muffled to me. They are actually able to hear it clearly. They have much younger ears than I do, like 30 years younger, so their ears are better. But on the video, they're picking up more than what just my father said. So, yeah, it's very, it's very interesting. Ooh, it's cold. It is cold, Mr. Syria. You coming in with me? Where are you? Okay, this. In you go. You right there. Ooh, it's nice and warm in here. Yeah, I think it's still winter. Okay, let's see what we have. Four boys.